Right, thank you. Sorry about that good delay. The thing I'd point out, this is the tunnel coming out from the right-hand side. This is the tunnel coming in from the right-hand side. These are some water pipes going into the mine. The structure above here is the conveyor belt that comes out of the mine at the moment. Just carries stone. It's not used for coal production. And then you go on down around the corner, down the road, and across the bridge and out to the amenities area where some of you have been up to. There's a point of interest. I'm sorry it's a bit crowded up here for me. There's a point of interest, I suppose, is this little white line here. And when you've been given the footage to have a look at it a bit closer, it's just, I haven't been back to see what it is. It's a bit of tape, or it's a bit of rag. It's just something hanging on the side wall of the tunnel. But normally, and if you look at the video from a lot further back, because this is a continuous feed, you'll see that this is just flopping, and it's typically sitting like that as the ventilation is going into the mine. So the fan in the mine is sucking the air, and the air coming past this point is just making this little piece of flag sit up like that. A few minutes before the explosions occurred, or before where you can see it coming out, that stops and it just goes still. So there's nothing going into the tunnel or coming out, and you can watch that as the blast starts, and it's pushed up, obviously coming out, and then after it's finished, ventilation is restored very quickly, natural ventilation, and it just starts to flap and go back in again, and ventilation is restored. So not mechanical, just natural. So if you want to start that, please, Nick. So that's it's not a still photo, so that's starting to move now. This rag will start to, I think it actually goes in a little bit and sucks into the mine first. You see it's starting to suck in, and now you can see that what's coming out, I believe, is just stone dust from the wall, so that pulverised white dust we use for fire suppression, so that's what it's supposed to do. Go ahead of a flame front, which there was no flame front in this case at this part of the mine. You can see it's continuing to flap horizontally. Just the last remnants of the dust blowing out. You can see it's still disturbing the water on the ground. A bit of brattice. I was talking about a screen before. That's a piece of brattice. It's just a loose materially thing. A little bit of ventilation is now starting to go back in almost straight away, as the large amount of air is starting to go out of the mine and then back into the mine again.